Hi everybody and welcome to today's vlog. Today I am going to show you how to apply for jobs at Emirates Airlines website from the beginning all the way to the end. When I'm talking about the beginning, I am going to show you how to go from Google search, getting into Emirates websites, the website itself, all the way to when we will click submit. So this is going to be a whole series. So if you're new here and you haven't subscribed, I suggest you click that subscribe button so that you don't miss on any video series that I'm going to post. So this is going to be series number 1, where I will show you how to get into the website and how to create a strong username and a strong password. Let's get started. First things first, I want you to go to Google and type Emirates Group Careers. Once you do that, click that and it's going to load and take you to the company's website itself. And this is how the website looks like. So it's going to take you through here and you're going to see a lot of pictures and demonstrations, and videos of like the company itself. So when you do that, we want to go to the career page. At the top right corner, there are these 3 dashes. I want you to click on those, and then I want you to kind of narrow down what you're looking for. If you're looking for airlines and airport operations, that's what you're gonna click. If you're looking for cabin crew, that's what you're gonna click. Today, allow me to click the cabin crew page because I feel like this is the most on-demand job. All right, so we are going to click cabin crew. Once you do that, it's going to open on another page where it's just going to give you everything to do with flight attendants or cabin crew. You see pictures, and some of you guys see these pictures and you don't see people that look like you. And these I'm talking about people probably who are darker skinned like I am, and you assume that they don't recruit us. They do. I think on my previous videos, I have explained why you won't see as many darker skins on these marketing pages because these are actually volunteer jobs. So once you get into the company, you can volunteer to be in the marketing team. Majority of our people, they want jobs that want, pay. So, I don't want to get into that. If you want to know much about that, let me know and we can put that on a separate video. So that's why you won't see. But yes, they recruit worldwide. Where Emirates flies, they do recruit, okay? So once you click that, you can narrow it down and click here and say view recruitment events. And this is where you can kind of narrow down and look for your country. If you're someone who wants to just go straight to, where you're from or where they're recruiting, just come here and start scrolling up, and it's going to give you a list of countries where they're recruiting. If you see your country there, just click it and it's going to give you a list of, jobs that are being recruited under cabin crew for that country. But if you're someone who's very patient and you want to kind of browse around and see what jobs, where they're recruiting, what cities, when are they open days, recruitment, or invites only. And I think I've spoken about open days and invites only on my previous video. If you want to get more depth about those, let me know in the comment section and we can talk about that. So if you're a person who's patient and want to know in specific what cities they're recruiting, just come down here and just scroll up. Keep scrolling. If you see a city close to you, if you see the dates, or if you know someone who lives in that city and is interested to apply for this job, this is where you can get the cities that your friends are at, and you can share and let them know, hey, they're coming to Durban, they're coming to Estonia, they're coming to Oslo. Hey, how about you just go try? They have an open day, or sometimes they have invites only, like say they're recruiting Kuala Lumpur. So once you scroll up like that and see a country that's close to you, let's say for instance I see, let's say Singapore, and I'm in Singapore, I'm close to a city close to Singapore. Let's say I'm in Moscow, I'm in Dubai, and you're close here and you feel like I can travel to this nearest city for an interview. Just come here and click apply. And this is for invites only. For open days, some of them you don't have to apply online. You just have to prepare your documents and attend on the day that they ask you to. But for invites only, you definitely have to apply prior. So once you click apply, it's going to bring you to this page that looks like this. So remember, this is Emirates Group and Careers. Scroll up. This is where it's going to give you login. Please read these instructions. It says, to access your account, please identify yourself by providing the information requested in the fields below. Then click login. If you are not registered yet, click new user and follow the instructions to create an account. So if you are a returnee and you've applied for a job on this website, this is where you put your username and your password. If you are new and you're applying for the first time, or you want to create a totally different account besides from the one you had prior, this is now where we are going to learn how to create a new user account. So click here where it says new user. Once you do that, it's going to take you to the next page where now we have to register. It says new user registration. Please read. It says, please take a few moments to register. You will need this information to access your account in the future. Remember, once you register, you don't have to register every time. You can just click the login and put your username and password. All right. But I will teach you how to create a strong user and password. It says, note, your password should be 6 to 32 characters long. Must contain at least one alphabet. Note that down. One numeric character. You cannot use more than 2 consecutive characters, and it should not correspond to your username. Usernames cannot be blank, cannot contain blank spaces. So you have 2 rules to follow. Number 1 is rule for password. It should be at least 6 to 32 characters long. Must contain at least one, it can be 2, at least one alphabet and one numeric character. All right. And then the other rule is you cannot use more than 2 consecutive characters, and it should not correspond to your username. Let them not be kind of similar. And know some people like to use their name as their username and then use their name and put other characters on their password. They are not recommending that. And then there's another rule for username. It says usernames cannot contain blank spaces. So since we got that down and we already understood that, we're going to now come down here and we're going to create a username. And what are the rules for username? Username, we were just told usernames cannot contain blank spaces. All right, we're going to make sure that we follow those rules. So let's make a kind of nice username. It could be your name. Just use something. And my suggestion is write these details down. That way you won't forget. All right, because if you forget, we can do that on another video and I can teach you how to get your information again once you forget. So let's put our username as a name. Let's just say our name is Martini. Let me not use caps. Let's say Martini. And let me give it a number just to make it strong. Let's say Martini 16. All right. You can use yours. Remember, don't put any space on the username. Those were the rules for the username. For the password, let's make something interesting. Remember, it should not correspond or match with the username. So we cannot put a password as Martini something. No. Let's say Martini. I want my password to be shorts. That way I can remember Martini shorts. And let me put a $sign or, there. And let me say at. So shorts at, $sign at. Let's give it a price, 70. And remember how many characters the rule were? It should be 6 to 32 characters long, and that's your password. And this is how many are these? Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are 9. So I think we are good. And then remember, you have to write it down because you have to do it again down here. And so we have to rewrite our password again. It was SHOTS for shorts. And then we put some money sign over there, and then we gave it a price that was 70. So if it doesn't match, it's going to tell you. Once you click next, your password here, the system will tell you that it doesn't match. So you have to go back and make sure that it matches with the password that you just typed up there. And then down here, what you do, you put your email address. All right, so you put your email address and then you click register. That's how you register. Once you do that, it's going to send you it's going to send you an email address to tell you that, hey, thank you for registering, and now you can use your username and your password to sign in and now start the application process. And that's what we are going to do for our next process. Okay, all right, so and remember, for the email address, use something. If you're a returnee and you're trying to create a new username and a new password, or you're trying to register afresh because you feel like you want to start all over again and, create new information, and you've revamped your resume and you want to start applying afresh because you feel like the previous login details they were not as successful, and you want to start all over again, create a new email account first. That has to be number one, so that you can use that new email address right here. And once you put it there, because if you use an old one, it's going to tell you this email address has an account with us. So it has to be something new. And then once you do that, click register, and we are done for today's series. So stay tuned to this video. And remember, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so that you don't miss out on this series. The next one will be how to apply for these jobs. But before we go to apply, if you're applying for flight attendants jobs, we're going to look at, the next series is we're going to look at the things that you're supposed to have first before you even click there, before you proceed to apply. So we're going to look at the documents that you should prepare, the documents you're supposed to have in handy before we start applying, so that when we start applying, it's just going to be a go, and then go all the way to the final process, which is submitting and uploading the documents. All right, so thank you so much. I hope this has been helpful. That's how you create, and that's how you register, and you register yourself and become on Emirates. You own an account at Emirates Airlines website. So I hope this has been helpful, and share this information to your friends, your family, anyone you know who's interested to get jobs at Emirates. Not just flight attendants, could be ground staff, it could be other departments, maybe marketing, maybe HR. This is the only way you can log in whatever position that you're applying. You have to create and you have to register, and this is the only way to applying to that job that you want to. So share this video broadly. Don't be stingy. Let's share this information. Let everybody around you be aware of how to get these jobs. That way, we will all be successful. Thank you so much. Leave a comment if you enjoyed this video. And until next time, bye-bye.